What's going on, guys? Well, I want to share a pretty cool find. I bought a new pipe from an antique shop. I told this story probably before I post this video. I'll post a video on the silver that I bought from this antique shop, which was an awesome deal. Very cool find. But this is a video on the pipe. So here's the pipe that I found. This is called the Magic Inch. And I want to say it's Cary is the maker. This one is made in Italy. It's marked on the shank there. I know that some of these Cary pipes are made in France because the antique shop I went to had a whole rack of these. There's probably 10 or 11 of them, all different styles and stuff, but they were all the Magic Inch. And what this is, the Magic Inch, is on your mouthpiece here. We have vents, okay, 3 slots, or slats, or slashes, or whatever, cut into the top as well as the bottom. All right, very interesting. And we take this mouthpiece off. You can see there's also a paper filter, okay, and 2 vent holes on either side to go all the way through. Now, the idea of the Magic Inch and the concept of this pipe design is that as you're drawing your smoke in, okay, any moisture is going to go through those holes and be caught by this paper filter. I don't know where to actually get these, if I can buy these online or not. I already smoked this pipe 3 times since I bought it, just to try it out before I do this video so I could talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, so any moisture is caught on the paper filter, and the idea is that as you're drawing in, the smoke is being passed through the shank and then the mouthpiece here, but you're also drawing in fresh, cold air. So it's supposed to smoke cooler than a regular pipe. Because again, you're not just drawing in the hot smoke, you're drawing in cold air through these vents along with the smoke. Now, as far as the style of pipe here, I'm really a huge fan of it. It's kind of a bent billiard. Obviously, the top here is a plateau briar. All right, so this is the outside of the briar root, naturally shaped. I really like it a lot. This is already a little bit, charred when I got it. I did use my pipe reamer because this was heavily caked. All right, the bowl here was probably, I don't know, I can't give a measurement, but it was definitely smaller. It was a little bit smaller because it had a huge, thick cake built up on here. Whoever had smoked this before smoked it a lot. In fact, so much so that the markings are pretty worn down on the side here. So I think it says LA or La Cary, and then the Magic Inch, and then something else, I think a patent number on there as well. So heavily used, but still taken care of. It's in really good shape. I like it a lot. They have a lot of other cool designs there too. This one just, I'm a sucker for Plateau Briar. I think it's really interesting. I just love it. It's a fascinating style of pipe to me. And I thought it was pretty cool, so I wanted to share with you. Price on this, how much they could pay for this? Well, it's $9. I was very pleasantly surprised to see that all the pipes there, as well as the whole store, very, very reasonably priced antiques. A lot of times, as I mentioned in the other video, if you saw that one, a lot of times when you go to these antique shops, you find some really cool stuff, but the prices are like just all over the place. Really random, a lot of times way more than the actual value. Number one, because the people have to make money on it. I get that, fine. But number two, oftentimes, the antique people don't know everything about everything, so they have to kind of take a guess, or they'll look online and get a rough idea of what something's worth, and then they'll jack the price up a little bit more, for their overhead to run the shop. I don't mind supporting, these antique places, but, it has to be reasonable. For $9, totally reasonable. I know of at least 3 or 4 other antique shops in the area of this one that probably would have sold this exact same pipe for 40 or 50 bucks. Now, when you look online, there's actually a lot of these Magic Inch pipes that are for sale. So if you like the idea of this, all right, that it smokes cooler, and you want to try it out for yourself, you don't have to go find an antique shop. It's not this extremely rare thing, and seems to be quite common. So you can find them all over eBay. Pretty cool. And as far as like prices on eBay, anywhere from about $9 or $10 all the way up to like 30 or 40. Just depends on the style and everything else. Now, my experience with this Magic Inch, I like it and I don't like it. I love the idea, and I will tell you it does smoke cooler. Okay, guaranteed. When I'm smoking this, I was puffing on it, especially the first time. Had no experience whatsoever. I actually smoked one of my other pipes first. I smoked a half a bowl just to get a feel, because I haven't smoked the pipe probably in, I don't know, a month and a half previous to starting to smoke this one. So I smoked a half a bowl from one of my other pipes, enjoyed it just like normal. Got a little refresher course. And then I smoked a full bowl through this, and it does smoke a lot cooler because you're sucking in that cold air. However, the downside, and something I don't like about it, is that because you are smoking, or you are sucking in air from these vents, you don't have the same draw. It's like you have to really puff on it hard to get that smoke, okay? And it makes sense. If your draw is half smoke and half fresh air, you're gonna have less smoke on each puff, okay? So yes, it's gonna be cooler, but I found that the flavor wasn't quite as intense because I'm literally getting a little bit less smoke each time. Yeah, so I'm kind of torn on this one. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. I think it's a really cool addition to the collection. What this is obviously great for is any of those tobaccos that smoke hot. So if you happen to be a big fan of like Cavendish type tobaccos, heavily flavored tobaccos that are very sugary, they tend to burn very hot because of those flavorings. So if you find like you're getting, hot spots in your mouth or tongue bite or anything because you like those really sweet, chocolate and cherry and just rum and all those kinds of tobaccos, if that's your thing, you may like this because it will smoke cooler. And especially with a flavored tobacco like that, you don't have to worry about a lack of flavor because it's such a punch of flavor to begin with. So that's what I would recommend something like this for, okay? Anything that you happen to smoke that smokes hot in all of your other pipes, hey, try the Magic Inch. It'll definitely help with that. But yeah, pretty cool. Love the grain on that Briar. And of course, being Plateau Briar, it's just super, super cool. Now, before I go, I will tell you there was 2 of these Magic Inch pipes that were very unique in that there was actually an adjustable window. So there was a little tab that sticked out that was red, and you could slide it up and down to close and open the vents. So you can actually adjust how much suction there is, how much of that fresh air is being pulled in. Pretty interesting. I didn't like the pipe styles. There was 2 of them there. Maybe I'll get it. If I go back there, maybe I'll just get one. For $9, I'll chalk it up so I can, show it on camera here. But I fell in love with this one. That's why I just got this one. But the other design was pretty interesting as well. So we'll see. Maybe in the future I'll pick that up and show it to you. So there you go. If you guys happen to have any experience with these Magic Inches, let me know down below if you can buy these filters, those paper filters anywhere, and also your experience with it. What do you like smoking in it? Do you like it? Do you not smoke it because you don't like it? Just interesting. A little bit of pipe innovation. Nothing new, of course, but new to me. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.